Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Isabel. I'm an author, speaker, and I love to talk about spirituality and ecology. It's one of my life missions to protect Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. And this morning I received a clear message from my intuition that I needed to do a video about ecology, about eco-fashion, and protecting the animals on this beautiful planet. So here I am wearing a dress that I bought at a thrift store for $4. I love it. It's super comfortable. I like the colors for fall. And most importantly, when I buy secondhand, I feel like I'm saving a garment from going into a dumpster, into the garbage, into the earth, basically. To protect Mother Earth, I have become a very passionate supporter of secondhand clothes. I would say 50 to 60% of my closet now comes from thrift stores, vintage shops, something that is very recent for me. I used to be a shopaholic. I used to buy clothes in fast fashion chains. It used to be a sport for me to go into these shops, and I haven't set foot in any of them in at least 4 to 5 years. Mother Earth is really calling us to take notice. Look around at all the climate catastrophes that we've gone through in the last couple of years, and to really pay attention to our habits. Sometimes we go to a mall just out of habit, out of boredom. We don't know what to do. Oh, we'll just go to the mall, and we end up buying things we don't need. We end up buying crap, let's face it. And so I think it's super important to ask ourselves, you know, without blaming anybody, without making anyone feel guilty, including ourselves, just look in the mirror and say, do I really need to go to the mall? Can I spend my time more creatively? Maybe writing a book, maybe doing some drawing, going for a walk in nature, going for a hike. Because when we go to malls, there's a spiritual teacher, Eswaran, who wrote a book about spirituality, and there was this whole chapter about our eyes. Our eyes are drawn to shiny objects, and when we go to a mall, we are drawn to purchase these shiny objects because they glitter and it excites us. It makes us feel like children again. But the problem with that is we end up buying stuff we don't need, and it drains us of our vital spiritual energy. So what I've done is I really rarely go to malls anymore unless I really have to, and I go in and I go out very quickly. I shop in smaller shops, I shop in thrift stores, I go to recycling centers, I shop in vintage stores as well. And if I really need something in a big box store, I make a list and I go straight to the aisle where I need this thing. I don't get tempted by all this stuff at the cash like I used to. I used to buy things just because they were there, available for me to purchase. And I came home with it, rarely used it ended up in a box, and it created clutter. Clutter is another spiritual drain for our senses, for our soul. So it's super important, I think, to really pay attention. And I believe that if all of us make a 1% to 10% change in our lives, the way we consume, the way we buy things and how they are packaged, if we look at ingredients, if we buy secondhand when we can, all of this adds up. All of this adds up, and it will make the earth a better place to live. We will reduce all the catastrophes that we're seeing now on the planet taking place. The earth has really reached a tipping point. We are at a state of 911, urgency. We need to heed the call. We need to answer the call. Otherwise, we're heading for major catastrophes. So this is not meant to scare anybody. It's not meant to shame anybody. It's really meant to just make ourselves aware of what's going on. Be aware, take off the rose-colored glasses, and to be really conscious of what's happening on the planet right now and how we can contribute in making it a better place. The other thing that my spirit team wanted me to talk about is the protection of animals. Animals, they don't have a voice. Animals don't have a voice like we do, and we use them to create products. We use them for their skins. We use them for many uses, and by really cutting back on some of the things that we purchase, we will save lives. Animals deserve to have their lives protected. Excuse me. Animals deserve to be protected. They are living creatures, they are living beings, and they really deserve to be protected and to be saved. I'm a very passionate advocate of animals. If I see even an insect in my home, I bring it outside, delicately guiding it towards the light. I don't kill any insects, never ever, because they are living creatures and they deserve to live. We don't have the right to kill anything. So I'm not here again to preach or to shame anyone. I'm just here to bring more consciousness to the planet. I see trucks go by on the highway with cages or boxes, and I know that these were animals that were brought to their death, basically, for our consumption. And this really breaks my heart. It really does. And it also breaks my heart to see videos on TikTok of all these sea lions caught up in plastic nets. I see this more and more every day. Thankfully, there are some beautiful people who are there to save them. I see the videos and it makes me cry when I see these people cutting the nets and setting these animals free. So let's be like these beautiful saviors. Let's make an effort, even if it's just 1% in our lives, to live a more conscious lifestyle. Buy secondhand. You're going to find treasures, incredible treasures, and you will be proud of these efforts that you're making, especially knowing that it's going to help Mother Earth at this time of great transformation and great change. We are all responsible for what's happening on the planet. All of us, including myself. I used to be a shopaholic. I used to buy all kinds of junk in fast fashion stores. We are all responsible. So let's take responsibility. Let's make some changes, even if it's just 1% change in our lives. And let's try to cut back, be more aware of what we do purchase, buy less, better quality, and let's protect Mother Nature. She deserves our help right now. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for reading my books, and I will see you later for another video. Bye for now.